Just a few boneheaded, walking, talking Neanderthals.
Oh yeah. How's it compare
Yeah.
to that? Because
I would
that's the only
say-
release I've ever used.
I think this is probably just a higher quality version of that.
But it's still like the same smoothness.
It's still the same mechanism.
Well, I know it's the same mechanism.
Okay, what's your question?
Like, is it like the smoothness different? Is it
Yeah.
like less clunky?
Yes.
Yes, like
Feels better in the
tentatively.
hand. No, I would say it's smoother, and I can adjust the action on it as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool. How much
I
did that
can-
cost?
$90.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah. I think I have to change my draw length to use this because my anchor point is farther back now.
Mm-hmm. Why is it farther back? You just grew?
Yes, and I'm thinking based on where I anchor for a thumb release, it's slightly further back.
Oh, you were using a
Be-
different kind of release.
Right, I was using the trigger release because that's just what I had, you know?
Yeah.
I had no reason to ever switch until I saw this in action and in videos, and basically I've been swayed by public opinion to switch.
Mm.
And it just feels so good in the hand that now I'm like,
Yeah, I like
shoot
it. I like it. The only thing I want to get like a little like wristband for mine, so I can just drop it, or like it's around my hand all the time.
That would be nice because this has one on it.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely gonna use it. That was the good thing about the trigger release is that you had to put it around your wrist to use it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that just made it easy because it's always there on your wrist.
Yeah.
But I'm probably gonna keep it in my bino bag because I got the whole fucking archery setup now because I got the harness bag that's on your chest, and
Oh
I
my goodness.
got Diamondback binoculars for Christmas this year. Put those in there, and then I got my phone. I got my release. I'm probably gonna put something else in there. I don't know. We'll see, flashlight or something.
You know, you should
Nice.
get. I also told my brother this. A tourniquet.
That's probably a good idea.
You should just. I mean, in general, you should just keep a tourniquet nearby. 'Cause,
Honestly, I think in general, I should just have a fucking first aid kit.
I mean, like, yes, like, yeah, like, I recently just bought another first aid kit, but I made sure it had a tourniquet because I thought about it. And out of all the things that you immediately need, a tourniquet's going to be, like, number one.
Yeah, I would think.
Anything else you can call, like, an ambulance, right? But
Right.
if you're cut so bad you need to cut off the blood flow,
I mean, maybe epinephrine, but like that's getting a little bit into the.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's like if you have like some sort of allergy or whatever, but or if you get
Yeah.
stung by a lot of bees, I guess. That's kind of
Right.
in the weeds a little bit.
Right. Because I was thinking about that too. Because I don't have a first aid kit in my car or in the boat. Or we have one for the big offshore boat.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's got the big like, you know,
The big
luminescent
mumbo
first
jumbo.
aid kit.
Yeah.
But honestly, with all the shit we do, we should probably have a first aid kit more
Yeah.
than just the big boat. So yeah, I think a tourniquet is probably a good idea.
If
Especially if
nothing
we
else,
wanna-
a tourniquet.
Right. Especially if we start doing hunts that we really want to do, where we're fucking hiking in the mountains trying to shoot something. Like
Yeah.
having something like that is probably a good idea.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think a first aid kit's a good idea, but a tourniquet is a must, really.
Yeah, I'm surprised your brother didn't have one already for work.
They might give him one. I don't remember. Oh, I don't remember.
Interesting. Did
They didn't
Go
give
ahead.
us one when we were in Ace. They gave us a first aid kit, but I am pretty sure there was no tourniquet in there.
I feel like that's one of the principal items of a first aid kit. Is a
You'd be
tourniquet.
surprised because I bought a first aid kit like before I joined Ace, knowing they would give us one, and there wasn't a tourniquet in there.
Strange.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I bought another one recently, making sure there was a tourniquet in there.
Maybe just like a little extra money for the tourniquet, because I think probably a common first aid kit is like band-aids and fucking.
Yeah,
don't
this
even
this
know.
had like bandages and painkillers and stuff like that.
Did you have to do basic first aid in the Marines, Caleb? Did you have to learn how to use a tourniquet and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a first aid kit?
No, I don't have aid kit on.
But you
But
know
it's
how to
forced
like
do.
use all that
basic.
shit.
medical stuff, and if you want combat medical course, which I think I talked about it in the past, I went there and whole nose tube thing, shove the tube down your nose so you can breathe.
You're kind of cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out a little.
Oh,
You might be a little far from your mic.
I heard tube.
this is
in
my
the nose.
usual distance.
Yeah.
This is better.
Try and keep
Yeah.
it there.
Oh yeah. So you have the combat training course that you go to after the one that everyone has to do. You don't have to go to the next one. It's only if you want to be certified for whatever combat medical field, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like shoving tubes in people, learning how to set an IV in someone, you know? So you when you send them to the doc or whatever, they have nexus points, stuff like that. So you do. And you learn how to use a tourniquet, which that is a bitch. Holy shit.
What? No, it's not that bad. The one I have is really, really easy.
No, like on you.
Like
Like,
it hurts?
once it-
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Crazy tight.
Yes. Like, they say that, like, you just 99% of the time, people don't get it tight enough. Like, you just need to crank on that sucker.
Yep, pretty much.
Well, that's the point of the tourniquet. I don't know what you would expect.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's surprising how much you need to crank.
How
down.
tight it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's uncomfortable, too. Like, if you're not dying.
Well, let me
Right.
tell you, multiple IVs, this is all practice, but multiple IVs in your arms, a tube running through your nose down your esophagus, and a tourniquet on your thigh does not feel good. All in that combination.
What a complex injury that person must have to have being administered all those different field
When I
medicine
was
techniques.
a kid and I had salmonella, they put a tube down my nose and into my stomach to, like, filter out all the food that I had in there that I was just vomiting up.
No,
It was terrible.
That's fun.
It was awful. And then, like, when I was asleep, I tried to, like, rip it out, and so they shove it back in and then they taped it to my face. Ugh.
That's
was
rough.
not
See, I'm glad all of
that
my major
is
surgeries
insane.
happened before my memories. Like, I
Yeah.
still have scars and shit from it, but I don't remember. Thank God.
Oh, it was so bad, too. Ugh, I had such terrible diarrhea. And, like, it was either diarrhea or vomiting, like, all the time.
Where'd you get salmonella from?
I'm pretty sure it was a Jason's Deli salad bar.
Oh, fuck, dude.
The hard-boiled egg wasn't
This
hard
isn't
boiled
hard
enough.
Yeah.
Or it could have been the spinach, too.
Ugh.
But I now have
Lord.
an aversion
Ew.
to hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, I don't like those either. It's
I
unnatural.
used to.
It's against God. Not supposed to be able to just eat fucking the whole thing like that. Not allowed.
Yeah.
It's not allowed. Oh, boys. Okay, I got a story for fucking you. I swear to God, I come home.
a story for you.
I come home from Corpus and the story every time.
It's
Okay.
good. It's good.
So we were at the new grocery store, right? The grocery store on the island,
Oh, yeah.
and Kai and I are in the golf cart while Mom and Dad are inside getting groceries and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And Kaya is like showing me like the funniest shit ever. So I just start laughing. I'm laughing so hard. I like step out of the golf cart and like walk around next to the golf cart, just fucking laughing hysterically. And unbeknownst to me, a lady is like walking around me to go to this restaurant next to it. But like I'm not in her way. She's fucking around me. It doesn't really matter. Right? So then I get in the golf cart and the restaurant turns out to be closed. So she walks back to her car but stops in the middle of the street to talk to her husband that's like up on the curb. Which so far no big deal, right?
Normal day.
Parents come back and Dad starts to back out and he puts it in reverse and he turns around and the lady's still on the road in the way. So my dad just sits there, waits for a second, lady moves, and then we back out. And as we're driving the way, the lady's like, "Yeah, they ain't drunk people. They're fucking crazy. They weren't gonna hit me." And I didn't realize what was happening because I wasn't paying close enough attention. But unexpectedly, my mom is the one that chirps back. My mom goes, "Nobody here's drunk. You're just in the fucking road." And then that lady starts losing it. She goes full Karen, like, blah, blah, blah. She's saying shit like, "Go back to where you come from." And my dad's like, "We've been here for fucking 20 years, you dumb bitch." So she's like chirping hard now. She's like, "I fucking don't like you people. You should go back to where you came from," blah, blah, blah. Like yelling. And her husband's just fucking staring at us because he's He's a badger bitch. That's my new name for husbands of badgers, is badger bitches. Because he's not chirping. He's not saying anything, right?
He probably just knows how crazy she is.
Right. So then my dad he was revving for a fight, I think, because he starts fucking going off. And then as we're driving by, the guy's like, yeah, drive away. My dad stops the golf cart, gets out, he's like, you want to fucking throw hands? Let's throw hands. And starts walking towards the guy. And then they start taking a couple steps back, and the guy's like, eyes are huge, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, nah, man, nah, just keep going, man. You know, you couldn't hear very well. I didn't say it, whatever he said, right? He's just total bitching out. And the lady's still like crazy. She's like, are you going to hit me? You going to hit a woman? He was like, no, I'm going to fuck up your husband, you dumb bitch. I'm quoting too. I'm not like making any of this shit up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been chirping a little bit back and forth too, right? Going like, you're fucking crazy, lady, blah, 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 blah. And I get out of the golf cart, and she says something like, blah, 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 you dumb kids, blah, blah, blah. And I turn around. I haven't actually looked at her yet. I turn around, and she's got, like, black hair that she clearly dyes, but she's got gray, like, streaks in it.
Yeah.
Like, for design or whatever. And the first thing that popped in my head was Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians. Because she, like, looked like that bitch. So then I go, bitch, don't you got some Dalmatians to steal, you fucking crazy lady? And she lost it, dude. She went fucking insane. I look over, and Kaya's, like, doing the meme with, like, the, oh, shit, like, she's going like that. My mom starts laughing, and my dad was in the middle of chirping back. He was like, you fucking bitch. And he starts chuckling. He's like, you bitch. Right? And she's like, she loses it. She's like, I hate you people. And that's when they walk to the car and drive off. And we get in the car, and we're like, yeah, what the fuck's wrong with you, lady? So I look at Kyle. I was like, was that a good one? I just thought of that right off the cuff. She was like, yeah, that was pretty good. And then we drove away.
That is funny.
Oh, God, it was.
Don't
so
you have some Dalmatians to steal? Oh.
She fucking looked like it. She fucking had the gray. That bitch was crazy, dude. She was looking for a fight, and she did not expect. Like, she could not have picked a worse golf cart to chirp at.
Listen,
because I think she expected to make some fucking condescending comment to these people and then have them just drive away, you know?
Yeah.
And that guy was definitely not ready to fight. Like, he was just trying to get his wife into the car. And he was, you know, because he's a badger bitch, he's got to say something. And then my dad literally fucking braked the golf cart, walked out, put his hands up. He's like, let's fucking go. And, yeah, so they were crazy people, and they did not expect to run into more crazy people.
She's like, Dave, say something, say something. Yeah, you better drive away. What the?
Oh, yeah, dude. He was like, what the fuck you say? You want to throw hands, bitch? Let's throw hands. That's like what he said. I was dying. Oh man.
Gosh.
Awesome. I thought of more chirps while we were driving away. Like, okay, what's some shit I could say if another situation happens like that? Like, I got a bunch of them lined up. But the Dalmatians thing was the first thing I thought of. And that fucking set her off, dude. She, like, threw her hands in the air and, like, stomped her feet and walked to the car. It was awesome. That was the best chirp I've ever given in my life. I don't know what the fuck that lady... Like, she's clearly mad at some tourists, like, for some unknown reason, just because all the locals are old and fucking cranky now. And all
Did
they do
she
is
say
complain.
how long she'd been there for?
No.
Man.
She was literally like, you guys go back to where you fucking
She's
came
probably
from.
been
or
there for
whatever.
like 2 years.
Where did this all
Get back
start?
where you come from.
You were in
Yeah,
the golf cart.
literally, my dad turns around and goes, "We've been here 20 years, bitch," and she doesn't say anything at first. My dad just goes, "Yeah, bitch, you didn't expect us to say that, did you?"
I can't remember anymore. Where did it all start? You were
It
in the golf cart
started
and
because
what
she was in the road and we were waiting to back up for her, and we didn't say anything or do anything. And then she like got out of the way and was kind of pissed that she had to get out of the way so we could back up. And she said like, "These drunk people, man, they fucking whatever." And my mom chirped back like, "We're not fucking drunk. You're in the middle of the road."
Oh yeah.
And then that set off that lady. And then my dad was like, "Oh, I'm about to fuck this lady's day up." And then I came in with the fucking hammer from the ropes. The Dalmatians took that bitch out. Yeah. Dad, we got home after, and my dad was like, "All right, listen, that was a really good chirp, but next time don't get out of the golf cart." Because my dad at that point, when I like said the Dalmatian thing, was halfway from our golf cart to him because he was like trying to fucking fight the guy, right?
Yeah.
So I got out of the golf cart and started walking towards him. He's like, "Don't get out of the golf cart next time." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "You're trying to be a doctor and make money. I'm a fucking bozo and I can go to jail, okay? So next time stay in the golf cart." But
That's right.
other than that,
Us blue-collar workers do what the fuck we want.
Apparently, bro. Honestly, there's no way I get in med school if I have a record.
Nope.
No way in hell. Which is really unfortunate, but they're not gonna be like, especially with how the fucking thing works now, because all they want is fucking transgender black doctors or something. I don't know. But if I showed up and was like, yeah, I had to fight this guy in the fucking HEB parking lot because he said he told me to go home, and I told her he looked like Cruella de Vil, and then the husband was upset, so then I punched him in the face. Can I go to medical school, please?
So you let me in now?
Yeah. But that was fucking funny, dude. That lady signed up for the wrong fucking show. Like, she just got absolutely blasted.
Go back to where you come from. Bitch, please.
Yeah. Oh, man. It was like, because we enjoy life, we're out on the golf cart, we're chilling, we're laughing.
I grew up here.
I've been here since I was 5, lady. I don't know what you want from me, you fucking crazy bitch.
I've been here since I was in diapers.
But that was classic Badger. I wish I filmed it so I could start a podcast segment of Badgers in the Wild. Because that's a fucking Badger in the Wild. And that's a Badger bitch, for sure. Which I'm coining now. That's the husbands of Badgers or Badger bitches. Because that guy was like barely into it. He was trying to get his wife in the car. And he knows she's fucking crazy. Because obviously he encourages this kind of behavior. And then the moment Dad was like, let's fucking go, he was like, no, bro, you misheard me, or whatever he fucking said. Yeah. Anyway, I got my blood pumping a little bit just thinking about it.
Man. Well, like 3 hours ago, I'm in my car, and I'm going like 30, 35, just down our little 2-lane road that's right outside of our apartment place.
Yeah.
And there's a car that's trying to pull out of their apartment place. And I'm pretty sure they see me because I'm down the road and I'm driving. I get closer and closer. I'm like, cool, they're not going to pull out. They see me. Once I'm about 20 feet away from them, they gun it in front of me. At this point, I'm so close, I can see my reflection out the side of their car. So I slam on the brakes and on the horn, and they just kind of slow down. And I'm like looking at them, and they look at me, and then they just slowly speed up, and they keep driving across the street. I'm like, what were you... What, did you want to get hit or something?
Insurance claim,
I don't
bro.
understand.
Insurance claim.
Trying
to get that insurance money.
Yeah, I would think, but straight
Or
up
she's
T-bone
just
going 35.
Just a fucking idiot, maybe. Some people are like that, man. They do dumb.
I just laid on my horn until they kept going.
There's not an IQ test to be a driver, you know.
I was driving, brakes, horn, and then they pull forward and I stop. Like, what?
Dude, one time somebody pulled out in front of Dad and I while we were going to Sonic or something on that feeder road, and we honked at them, and they like honked back, and my dad literally kept the horn the entire time we followed them down the street. He just laid the horn on the whole time until they turned away and drove off.
It's awesome.
Man, I might have to go back over there where Sonic is and try to get my own insurance claim since they're moving Sonic.
What?
Yeah, they're moving Sonic across the street where the Starbucks is.
Oh, I thought they were just making another one.
I think they're going to close the other one.
No way would they make 2 Sonics on the island.
Yeah, I don't think so. That little feeder road's going to be dead when Sonic's not over there anymore.
Good, very good. That's just like part of the secret passage, you know, to get back to your house kind of thing.
Oh, that straight up is the secret passage. That's not like the secret passage. I have not driven on Park Road to get to the other neighborhoods in years.
There's like, you know, the feeder road to get onto the causeway. Yep. There's the feeder road next to Sonic. There's where the old dirt road was.
Yep.
I mean, that's like how you get around the island, and you go, you know, around the church to get onto the causeway.
Yep. Oh yeah, I agree. I actually, because I was thinking about it, I was like, damn, the song's gonna be over there. It's not gonna be as easy to get to for us, but it's like barely an inconvenience compared to what we already do. Plus, the feeder road's not gonna be nearly as busy, other than the people trying to get to Whataburger who fucking kill you just to get to Whataburger.
Hey, can you blame them?
They cut that corner going fucking 90, man.
Hey,
I swear to God.
Look, man needs a Whataburger, okay?
They see you down the street and they don't even know if you're going to Whataburger or not. They just speed up to make sure that they get in front of you.
They're fucking idiots. Whataburger or not, they could be selling pussy in that building, and I still would be pissed. I don't know what they're doing, but they're just like flooring it. They're putting crack in that Whataburger. People are addicted, including Jacob.
Hey, I only had Whataburger once this week.
How often would you say you have Whataburger on an average the past 12 months?
In the past 12 months?
Yep.
2 times a week.
Wow.
But if I had my way, it would be closer to like 3 to 4. However, I have been significantly cutting back on fast food in general, and the only fast food that I've had this week was today and yesterday, which is Whataburger and Panda Express.
Oh, Panda.
And Diet Cokes too.
That's
cutting back on Diet Cokes.
Yeah.
What about beer?
I don't drink beer by myself that often.
Interessante.
Yeah.
Interessante. I don't drink it as much because I can't afford to drink it that much. Except now we have a fuck ton of beer. A lot. I got 40, probably like 2 Shiners.
There's a lot of Shiner.
There's a lot of Shiner. I almost don't want to drink it all because it's too good. It's like, this is all I'll have for a while. It won't go bad.
Yeah, it'll go bad.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that to encourage you.
Yeah, I know. You're trying to encourage me to drink my fucking reserves. What are you trying to...
No, if you're going to have reserves, it's got to be some sort of hard alcohol. Nothing fermented.
Well, I mean, we have hard alcohol.
No, that's your reserves.
That shit's expensive, kind of, though.
Yeah.
But that gets you fucked up.
Yeah.
I want some more moonshine is what I want.
Were you there at the jetty when me? Oh no, it was just me and Kyle. Some guy gave us cherries soaked in moonshine.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we were out spearfishing. He was like, "Hey, you want some?" Sure.
Dude, man, the fucking jetties. We couldn't spearfish anymore.
Wow.
Jetties. Every time I've been over there, have been just packed with people, a line every fucking 2 feet.
Hmm.
Probably not any fish there anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe during a weekday or something. Because now I'm like a weekend warrior because I have to, work during the week.
You're a
and
tourist.
I'm not in Corpus. Pretty much. My dad keeps calling me a tourist. Kind of hurting my feelings.
Hey, look, it is what it is, man. You're a tourist.
Well, I'll get back one day.
Me, I'm more like a prodigal son. You know, I only come back every once in a while.
I don't think they noticed you left.
Tortoise.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely trying to get back. I want to be a
too.
local again.
Me
Yeah, dude. I was very surprised to hear that you even showed that to Sarah. I was sending those as like jokes.
Why?
What do you mean? Why was I sending them as jokes?
No,
or
why are you
was I
surprised?
Well, I figured you already done your fucking research, first of all.
Oh, stuff pop. I mean, me? No. I let her do the research.
Well, that's fucking pussy.
Why?
I've done more already to get you to move to Corpus than you have.
No, listen. It's all about that long game and easing into it.
Long game,
into
dude.
it.
I'm telling you right now, I've told you this already. There is no long game. You're going to fucking move, and the moment somebody waves actual money in your face, you're going to be like, yes, thank you. I will stay.
Huh?
It's a dangerous game.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, let's throw the hypothetical out there. She does whatever job in whatever state for a little bit, and she gets offered X amount of money to stay there as a full-time or whatever. Whatever scenario, like, you know what I mean? Like, she gets offered X amount of money to stay there or stay close to there or something, right?
Right.
She gets offered Y amount of money to move to Corpus, but it's less than X. Would you move to Corpus?
Do I still get to maintain is it like a livable status in Corpus?
Let's say it's
Like I can buy a house. I don't
let's
have
say
to
it's
rent.
15 to 20K less.
15 to 20K less. It depends on how much she was getting paid elsewhere.
Well, the problem is I don't have realistic numbers to throw you because I have no idea what she does still, to be honest. But
Oh, I think it's happening again.
what's happening?
Your heart palpitating.
Oh, that's totally something I can. No, I'm gonna have one headset in. So the day that you left, Gavin.
Your world
No, wait. When did this
ended.
happen?
Because I was.
No, yeah, this happened last night. I'm asleep, and I hear crashing and clanging noises. I wake up. I hear, oh, there he goes again. There he goes. He just broke it. And I hear what sounds like a gunshot. Later, I realize it's car like windows shattering. You know that sound that they make, that distinctive like pop noise.
Okay.
So I run downstairs. I put a hoodie on and shorts, and I just open up my front door with my my like cup, my like water cup, and there's this guy and girl going at it, throwing stuff at each other. He's breaking her like car windows. She's videotaping him, and I'm just kind of sitting there, and they look at me, and I just take a sip of water while watching them. They don't say anything to me, and then they just keep going at it.
It's happening again right now. Is what you're saying?
I maybe because I just
can't-
heard like a clang, and then ah.
Wait,
I was like, what?
How many windows does he have to break? Are they breaking my
don't
fucking
know.
window? Who are these people? Are these the new neighbors?
You walk out of our door,
Front door
45
or
degrees
back
to the
door?
right.
Front door or back door?
The one that's with the basketball court in front of it.
So you walk out that door and 45 degrees to the right.
Yep.
If straight is 0, so they're across
Yep.
the street. Okay. No, those people have been there.
Yep.
That's
They were
wild.
going at it. And then I didn't feel comfortable. I was like, oh, I don't want this person going around breaking my shit and whatever.
Oh, I'd fucking kill him.
So I sat
You're
out there,
breaking my shit, dude.
and then she gets in her car, and he goes in the house. And she
She
sits
gets in
there.
her car without.
I
fucking
sit
windows?
outside for like an hour and a half, and she's just sitting in her car with the lights on, just sitting there doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually,
life choices.
eventually she puts it in drive and drives away, and I'm like, all right, sweet, I feel safe now. And then I went inside, locked the doors, and went back to sleep.
Good God, what the fuck happened? That guy, she cheated on him or something.
I don't know.
He just fucking starts bashing in her windows. That's pretty wild. That's
Yep,
some red
crazy,
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, our apartment complex is getting a little busy, and I'm not liking it. Those fuckers are parking in our parking spot. You see that?
They're getting close.
They're getting real fucking close.
Getting
They
real
got like
close.
4 cars right there, and there's a fucking giant gap between the cars at their parking spot and the cars like at
Don't worry.
ours.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say the tow people came this morning and took someone out.
Over here, next to us.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, right next to us.
Sweet. Keep those bitches in check.
Yeah, that's
I'm-
one thing I do appreciate.
Yeah.
Like they're keeping that on it. That's like their main source of income or something. They're on it.
I'm thinking about saying something sometime soon. They get like one spot closer. Because they basically be in our spot. I mean, technically they are in our parking spots because if somebody ever rents the other half of this building,
Yeah.
we would have to park there.
As long as I have spaces and it's not directly interfering with me, I'm okay. But if I'm like 5 spaces away from my fucking fence, I'm gonna say something.
Well, we're already like 3.
Or if they park it, I guess in front of our fence, I'm like, bro, you don't even live here.
They are
live
parked
at-
in front of
you
they're
live at
parked in front
that
of our fence
house?
right now.
Yeah, maybe that's like a guess and they don't realize where
I
to
don't know.
park or something.
I pulled up and expecting to park, I left a gap between me and their car because who fucking knows whose car that is.
Yeah.
But the spot I would normally park in is the parking spot that
Oh,
I left
dude.
as a gap.
I think that the neighbors that the dog I saved, I think they're housing more than people. You know what I'm trying to say.
They're housing
Like
bears.
they're housing
More people than the house
werewolves.
is suiting for. Yeah, they've created a barracks. Because in the middle of the night,
But that was lost in translation.
Yeah, whatever.
I like open the door and I look outside. There's like 4 or 5 people just walking up and in and out of the house, in between their cars and the house. I'm
With-
like, what?
With
what?
monkeys.
I don't know, dude.
fucking dragon inside there.
8 facility.
As long as they don't fuck with me and this parking thing doesn't get any crazier and I don't hear them at 2 o'clock in the morning, we're good. They can keep as many fucking people they want in the house. They start fucking with me, I'm not having an issue though.
Bring your shotgun outside. Quick,
Well,
quick.
I'll just fucking walk
Click,
over and
clack,
go, what
pow,
the fuck's
pow,
wrong
pow.
with you dumb bitches? Which probably won't end well, but fuck them. I ain't in the mood for fucking with my neighbors, especially lately.
Neighbors are kooky.
I know,
Oh.
man. I can't
And
believe how
someone's a
close.
driving maniac
What?
around here too. You know these little strip ways in between the houses?
Yeah.
I go out of the strip way and I take a left, and I pull up to the stop sign. You know the stop sign right there at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
four-way. Makes like or it's more like a hashtag of roads.
Yeah.
This guy is going behind me. I can see him in my rearview mirror at least 40. Flies past me, past all the streets, everything, and zips across from us and keeps driving down the apartment street. Just flying. And I
with
just kind of
wings?
and
He's like
Yeah, so-
making that noise with his mouth as he's driving by.
As he Naruto runs by.
He's got the hair. He's got the fucking Caleb. You
Hands
haven't
back.
seen Caleb's hair, but his hair's long enough and he's got shaved sides that he can put his top in a ponytail.
Oh no.
So he looks like a Naruto ninja guy.
you
or
say, oh
whatever.
no, but it's not like it's shaved, and it doesn't look bad.
Honestly, it don't look bad on him with his mustache and everything.
Just send me a picture.
Yeah, I lost a hair tie, so I haven't tied it up in a while.
Oh, he lost it.
He lost the hair tie.
I don't know.
Gavin gave me one hair tie, and I was like, I will use this forever. And I lost it in a week.
Do you enjoy the
Uh,
smell of spent shotgun shells?
I do like the smell of it.
I love
That's a
that
weird
smell.
question.
I have a 410
I keep
shell
them.
in my hand right now. I'm
I think
Bro,
it's an
I have a
association
410 shell.
in your hand
right
right now.
here.
Oh
I'm
my
about to
god, you
pick it
guys
up.
are gay.
I'm
wanna
sorry
smell it
that we
together?
have spent shells in our hands.
You
All right,
wanna-
all right,
I'm
ready?
sorry
ready?
that you're
Ready?
bonding
Spin
over
shell together?
410 shells. Of all the shells, it's 410 shells. Somebody's gonna listen to this podcast and go,
great.
"These guys are fucking twinks."
Why? Why? Where's
They're
your
10.
where's your any shotgun shell, Kevin?
At the apartment?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
at
what
the
I
house?
thought. That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
I don't have spent shotgun shells in my apartment.
I
in
have
the middle of the
spent
city.
shotgun shells in my house, in my car, in my bathroom, in my garage.
In your bathroom?
Might have something wrong with you.
Yeah. That's
Just-
a lot of shells, though.
What are you shooting up in that bathroom, huh?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Loads. Ba-ding dings. That's where I wish we had an editor so they could put in like the ba-ding ding after. Bro, we got fucking copyrighted and we don't know how to fix it. Caleb,
What
you
did
know
we
how to
get
fix it?
copyrighted for exactly?
I can pull it up. But it's the music thing.
Are
Like
are
it-
we sure it's the Guns N' Roses music and not the videos that we played?
It's multiple things.
Yeah,
It
I-
shows me
I
at
thought
each-
so. Well, as we were doing that, I was like, I've said it before. We're gonna get
I didn't-
copyrighted for this shit.
I didn't even think of it when we were
It's okay.
playing them.
First strike, it's okay. You have to test the waters to know your limits.
Well, these fucking I don't know why I can't play it. Like, can I just make it not monetized?
I
and
mean,
then
like,
still play
Okay,
it?
so
Like, I don't understand.
technically, it's okay. Like, if you wanted to, you could like appeal it. Be like, hey, we're doing commentary over this, and that's okay. But I mean, are any one of us going to appeal it? Nah. So.
I don't even know how, to be honest. I don't
don't
even
either.
know how this shit
Um,
works.
But we're doing commentary over other videos, which is okay. It's not copyright
How
infringement.
the fuck did I pull this up?
Oh, true.
pulled it
Like
up.
if we pulled up a video of Fat Tammy
There it
and we
is.
just talked about the video of Fat Tammy.
Yeah, we played One Love. We played Welcome to the Jungle.
Which is weird because I don't think those videos are copyrighted on my channel.
Yeah, that's another thing is like we're playing. Oh, I can fucking mute song. Oh my god, that's select. Okay, so it says like impact on video cannot be monetized, and then it says, "Would you like to fix this?" And I said, "Yeah." It says mute song.
Do it.
I did.
Post it. Man, they're
I
gonna
think
get all of our listeners are gonna get a twofer. Matt.
Super.
Public done.
One love.
Okay, it says partially blocked, but we still don't have any views, and it won't let me public.
Well,
Private? Unlisted? Public. Like, I don't know how to fix it.
Together and feel. I don't know.
Somebody pulled up, because I think if I pull up the video on... Do I have to, like, save this fucking thing? How do I save it? Oh, mute all sound when song plays, mute song only. I'll try that.
Mute
Didn't-
song only.
Mute song in progress. Oh, I have to actually do... Okay, I can do this later.
Yeah.
I'll test it. But that's good to know now that okay. I'm not as mad because I thought they were basically just gonna say fuck you, you can't post this, but they
Yeah.
give you options at least. So
Okay.
much appreciated, YouTube, for even though we don't pay for this service and we're basically using this as cloud storage for our video recordings.
Well, I mean, that's how YouTube started, right? None of it cost money.
Yeah, and it's making so much money now that who actually gives a fuck? They're not gonna
Drop
us, I think.
in the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of us are ever going to make a single dollar from this podcast. So, if anything, we're going to lose money trying to figure out this shit. Like this editing problem, if we ever have to actually edit something.
I have a program that could probably do it. I just don't know how to use it very well yet.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
So we need the Jake of like 4 years ago that had no job and all the time in the world. That guy would know how to edit these videos.
That guy would know how to do this.
That's the guy we Jake. Harness him. Bring him back.
Yeah. That guy was a lazy bum.
Well, yeah, we saw the videos he made.
What do you mean?
The Jake Plays. That was during that.
Yeah.
Welcome to Jake Plays.
Welcome
And
to
then you
Jake Plays.
posted,
We're
like,
doing
fucking 2
7
videos.
days to die.
7 days to die.
Today we're playing with Cameron. Cameron's in the back. Hi.
That poor kid. He's got fucking 8 brain cells.
Hey, wait. Low key.
What?
All right, listen to this plan. Now you're gonna really hate this plan. So
Oh, you got a plan?
if I do move back to Corpus,
Oh, I like this plan.
yeah. So assuming I move back to Corpus, what I do is I go into business with Cameron because he already has an established lawn care business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I go into business as the tree guy. I hire a dude or two to be my groundsman. I'm a climber and I prune trees.
Yeah, you can do that.
You sound less
True.
excited.
I trust that guy very little with actual business. I think he probably makes enough to get by as a lawn care guy. I just, I don't know. Maybe he's different now. Honestly, okay, you're not going to like what I'm about to say.
Ooh,
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Because I've been talking to Dad about this, and I even talked to Caleb about this. You know how you make real money right now?
Computer stuff.
No, I'm talking like a cash job, like how you're talking about, not like a
Oh,
degree.
no, how?
Doing managing short-term rentals.
Oh, yeah.
My
like
dad is
Airbnbs
making
and stuff like that.
stupid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's making stupid amount with the owning the condo, which is a separate thing. Obviously, I'm not saying like just fucking all of a sudden have a condo. I'm saying somebody pays you to manage the rentals and the cleaning and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I hate cleaning.
Oh, but he would make stupid money. When Gerb was doing it full time before the huge hit during the pandemic, so this is before the pandemic hit because now it's just absurdly, the short-term rentals are crazy. Gerb made more money doing the condo cleanings than he did at the church.
Right.
Gee.
And he made 40 or 50. Dad and I think like 50 something at the church. He made more money monthly doing condo cleanings than he did at the church.
Yeah.
Imagine doing that now, where all the prices are up. There's way more short-term rentals to do.
Yeah, but I make like a little over 40 now, and that's getting paid $20 an hour plus time and a half on over.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
if I
you
had
could
my
make
own,
more than
if I
that.
had my own business, I could make a significant amount more.
I'm also not opposed to that idea.
Yeah. So.
Like if you had a tree trimming business or like a that kind of thing around here, I think that would work. That's a good idea. I'm just throwing an alternative out there because the money's just so stupid right now.
The prices
I would do it
in Corpus would be so much, not so much, but they would be higher than in Amarillo just because cost of living in Corpus is higher.
More consistent business probably too.
Probably not more consistent. I mean, we have a very consistent.
Well, you got like snow days and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, you have
I didn't mean like
rain
the trees
days in
are
Corpus.
needing to be trimmed more often. That's true. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas because I secretly want to do them, even though I'm trying to, be a doctor or whatever.
Yeah.
Like if I was in Corpus right now and I was trying to think of a business to do, I have two ideas. One would be a rental management company, but not the what I just described to you, which is basically just condo cleanings. Like start an actual rental management company, because the only one on the island is the fucking island. I forget what it's called. It's some stupid company. It's every Corpus company ever though, which means it's a total piece of shit, run like total shit. My dad hates those people with fucking, a fiery passion.
Yeah.
And he straight up said like, if I started a condo, a rental management business, and I charged 5% less commission than they did, I'd have all their business because they were fucking schmuck.
Yeah.
So I would do that, or I'd start a pool cleaning business because 120% increase in pools since the pandemic has occurred. There's a wait list just to pour your fucking foundation. Thus, a lot more people need their pools cleaned. So,
yeah,
those are the two things I would do if I was there right now. I need a business. Are you listening, Matt? If you ever quit doing what you're doing, you might want to look into doing that.
And like to hit it big time in Corpus doing tree stuff, you get a bucket truck. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you could get all those commercial properties. Like every commercial property in Corpus has those fucking, tall palm trees.
I don't even care about commercial. Like residential would be huge. Huge.
Just all of it would be huge. My dad trimmed trees like every once in a while when he's cutting lawns. But sometime at some point he was like, "Fuck it, I just don't want to do this." And he called a tree guy, and he like had a hard time finding a good, reliable tree guy to come do it.
Right. Yeah. There's not that many in Corpus.
There's just not that many good, reliable anything in Corpus, to be quite honest.
Right.
Like now that I have a little bit of perspective, and I'm not young, and actually know what fucking money is worth and everything, there's a lot of opportunity in Corpus.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's getting better, and it's slowly happening over time, and it's happened more aggressively now. But there's still a lack of quality workers in Corpus, Like,
yeah.
And if you ever showed up with one, man, you get hit up instantly. You'd be just stuffed with business. That's kind of what I'm hoping to do with the doctor thing, but like, I don't know. It's just wild, crazy.
And then I'm thinking like join up with Cameron because he's already got like a reliable customer base, I assume.
I would say get, fucking references from him, not work.
Maybe.
Like,
I don't know.
Like a client of his needs tree trim.
But
he
like,
use card.
I'm sure he
would
would be
a
good groundsman,
Oh, you would hire him.
Yeah, maybe we could hire each other.
Does
that make sense? Like, if I need help doing tree work, I get Cameron's help doing tree work. Give him a cut. If he needs my help with lawns, I can mow some lawns. He gives me a cut.
Yeah, maybe that's not. I think you should start your own tree trimming business, and you'll probably be too busy. Maybe not at first, but
yeah,
I think eventually you're gonna have to like hire somebody to help you. You can get as big as you want, Like when Dad was cutting lawns, he literally stopped when he got too many to do by himself or with me.
Yeah.
He thought about hiring somebody. He was like, "Fuck it, I just don't want to deal with it." So, if you're a good quality worker, your name gets around pretty easy. It's not that large sprawling community.
And then, especially being a climber, I mean, think about it. How many climbers have you ever seen in Corpus?
Very little. They usually have a giant fucking ladder. It's sketchy as hell.
Yeah, I know of one, and he's not from Corpus, so.
Huh.
Nah, man, that'd be a good gig. Bro, I'm telling you, man. She's a fucking professor at the school. You're cutting
Hey,
trees.
you don't have to tell. You don't
Lopping
have to tell
trees
me.
off
You and I
But-
get beer Saturday night. We go hunting Sunday.
The most
Or no,
important
Friday,
part
Saturday.
is
Shit.
that she's doing a job that she thoroughly wants,
Yes.
and we're going down the list right
Yeah.
now.
If Sarah ever listens to this podcast, wholeheartedly, I would like you to be happy most of all. But I also like to go hunting with Jake.
Right. So
And then we could go visit Caleb in the mountains.
yeah,
'Cause he's
Yep.
not going to live there.
You can come
Sure.
snowboarding.
sure. Thanks.
I'm pretty sure I'm 99% sure Caleb's going to end up in the mountains now. Which is a little sad because he's one of my closest friends.
Yeah.
But we'll go visit him.
You'll
The
have
mountain
me
is
and
the place for
Thomas.
me, dude.
I like the mountains. I just wouldn't want to live there. I don't know. I'll definitely come visit for sure. I might buy a second place in the mountains if I end up that successful.
Dude, if I see an opportunity, or even get the whiff of one, I'm probably going.
You should, if that's what you really want.
Oh yeah.
I don't leave before you get a degree. I'm not gonna fucking crack on that point. You should get your bachelor's degree before you move fucking anywhere. But once you do
True,
that,
true.
then do whatever you want.
Yeah, I didn't even think about moving until I got my degree, anyways.
Yeah.
What?
I think
Yeah, my
that's
dad
what you
was
should-
talking about getting land pretty soon too,
What
in Texas.
mountains would you move to?
Not sure.
Colorado.
You don't
He-
have
dude,
anywhere in particular.
You should have seen his face when we went to Colorado. It was like a kid in fucking Legoland. He's like, "Oh my god, this is what Colorado looks like.
This is what heaven is like.
I'm gonna fucking live here." He's talking to people about how to move here. Yeah, he's.
If you moved to Colorado, I could get you a tree trimming job.
Hopefully, he's got a cybersecurity degree.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Those dudes that we have in Colorado, though, Paul, oh my gosh, he's a workhorse, man. I wish we had him in Amarillo still. He is a
Workhorse?
workhorse. Oh, God.
Oh, he got promoted and went over there, or what?
Yeah, he like volunteered to go over there, and because of that, got a promotion, basically.
So he was a good worker.
He was a good worker. He didn't have like a ton of experience by the time like he was like ready to go over there, but he'd learned enough, and like with some more guidance over the next few months, he did really well.
So
And, I mean, he is just a go getter.
okay, this is to my point. Like, this is similar to what I'm saying could happen in Corpus. Is like, if you work hard and you earn the respect of your peers, you don't have to know everything. You don't have to be the fucking, because it'll be recognized, and then you'll be able to move up. You can't teach like a work ethic. You can teach the skills,
Yeah.
but you can't teach a guy to work hard. Either he does or he doesn't.
Yeah.
So that's probably what happened to that guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. See,
Which is
that's
a
why you got to
shame.
get your fucking kids out there and get them working.
Yeah. I wish.
Gotta
it
get
Get them to go whack each other with sticks. Cut each other with knives.
Man, when we were on the same job, it was a sight to be seen. Sight to be seen.
I'm gonna put my kids in a pit with like the sticks with the foam on each end and go like,
Where they can
okay,
be raised by darkness.
You were born in the darkness.
You were
Just
born
gonna
in the
raise-
darkness.
I'm gonna raise two child Banes. That's what I'm gonna raise.
Listen to me, child. Dad,
Take over
why are you
Gotham.
talking like that? Get that cup, get the cup off your face. I can't understand you.
No, you will be molded by the darkness.
Oh my god! I'm gonna
Now
start
go
a child
cut the
fighting ring,
grass.
A
I'm gonna
child
start, like-
fighting rink?
like Fight Club, but for children.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We're gonna play.
And you'll
Place
be able to
bets on
keep
them.
them alive forever because you're a doctor.
Yeah. I'm gonna have the tourniquet ready. Don't worry, I got the first aid kit right here.
You've raised these savage children. One child rips the arm off the other child. You just, don't worry, I got a tourniquet.
Yeah, I'm like preparing for the apocalypse by raising like savage.
You're
children.
meeting the neighbor. Your kid's Timmy. The other one is John. The neighbors that you're meeting. Hi. And they're like, oh, can you introduce our kids? Yeah. Hey, Timmy, go say hi to John.
They smile with
Timmy
their
walks over.
filed, pointed teeth.
Like
rips,
Shark Boy.
rips off John's arm. Runs away.
They start doing like a dance around him. They're like, oh, don't worry, he's just doing his display of dominance. You'll be done in a second. Starts humping the mom like hump.
I'll sew your child's arm back on free of charge.
Yeah, don't worry.
You just
That
pay for
first
materials.
one's on the house. Here's a punch card.
Sorry, we got a great doctor. Here's his card.
Just a picture of me with my thumbs up, like.
Just so you know, Sarah, everybody really wants me to move to Corpus. So you know.
Dude, that's not helping. You gotta fucking come up with job opportunities.
Okay, yeah. And they've come up with job opportunities for you, so.
No, not for. Oh my God, dude.
Putting it out
You're
there.
not doing any help.
Oh, it's working.
All my hopes and dreams fail.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my God, it's not working.
Huh?
You need
What?
to convince her that her hopes and dreams are
No,
Corpus.
listen. Your hopes and dreams are in Corpus.
No, your hopes and dreams are in
No, our hopes and dreams are in
This
Corpus.
fucking plan's not gonna work.
And
is it?
your family, which are your other loves. And my family, which love you a lot.
Yes, all of this is true. But science policies in Missouri.
Screw that. You don't want to
And the
be...
Sheelys are there too. We're
And the
pretty cool.
Sheelys, who like you a lot, are there too.
We're pretty cool.
I'm not saying
think-
that they love you, but they do
That's
like
way
you.
That's way too strong an
Gavin said
adjective, I
it's
think.
scary,
Gavin disagrees. They do... no, he agrees that they do not love you. They don't hate you. They probably like you.
though. Love would be a weird feeling for them to have towards me.
Yeah. But my parents love you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. My brother likes you too, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, even though he probably wouldn't say it.
If he likes anyone, to be honest.
If he likes anybody, he probably likes you.
I think you might be a little biased towards that, but
Well, I don't think the plan's working.
She's pretty set in her ways.
Yeah. That's why I'm telling you, you need to do the sleep thing, like the Corpus is the best.
Corpus Christi.
Corpus. Yeah. Well, maybe not like that, because that'll probably give her nightmares.
Corpus.
So she starts like dreaming of like a corpus monster starting to like attack her.
She's dreaming.
Sarah, move to Corpus Christi.
Move, Sarah.
To
back to Corpus,
Christi.
Sarah.
It's like her future
Corpus
child. She
Christi.
starts to see her future child. He's got a Bane mask on.
Flee from the darkness. Sarah. Do not be like me.
This is what happens if we move to Missouri.
Missouri sucks. Go to Corpus with the
Sunshine.
Missouri
Corpus.
sucks. Yeah, just start doing like positive reinforcement. Like, so Corpus cookie, and then like Missouri.
Corpus chocolate.
Missouri pain.
Corpus love.
Missouri suffering.
Bane fucking voice. Oh my god. That's the best. I love that voice. Fucking like you're just at dinner, like a normal conversation, and you start doing the Bane voice. Like that. So what are you doing? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Please excuse him. He does this every once in a while. He thinks it's working. It's not.
It's not helping at all. It's making it worse. In fact.
Listen to me.
Yeah, you start
Missouri
ordering in the
sucks.
voice.
I would like a filet mignon. Medium rare.
It's like you got
And
a
a Diet
split
Coke too,
personality.
please.
It's like,
We would like a Diet Coke.
we would.
Oh my gosh. Did I talk
What?
about this last time? I watched a YouTube video about people with split personalities.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it. I don't know
Oh
if you
yeah,
talked
it's just
about
super
it.
weird. There's nothing really to talk about. It's just very bizarre. It
It is
looks
strange.
like fake, but like I'm not disbelieving that these people have been diagnosed with this, but it looks fake. Like it's really weird. Like just all of a sudden, this one chick like she'll be like, I'm trying really hard to keep myself here right now, and then just blank face. Seconds later, somebody else is there.
That's wild.
It is bizarre.
Mental illness is such a strange because it's not like black and white because it's a spectrum is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, you have cancer, you don't have cancer. It's like you can have any kind of slight variation on any known mental illness, you know. Like we
Mhm.
watched a movie this weekend where the guy was an undiagnosed bipolar disorder and he was an adult and they didn't find out until he found his wife cheating and he almost beat the guy to death because he was so angry.
Yeah.
And then they, diagnosed him with bipolar disorder, but it's not like such a steep, like it's not such a strong bipolar that they didn't notice.
It's not black and white. It's
He went his whole life without being diagnosed.
Yeah.
If it was that strong, they would have fucking noticed it, right? So it's like it could have been somebody just thought he's got strong emotions, like he gets angry, he gets really sad, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But he was undiagnosed, and then turns out the dad is the same way because it's most likely genetic. And the dad is, at this point, he's in his, 80s or something like that, and he's undiagnosed bipolar disorder as well. Like, it's just crazy how little somebody can be. Maybe not little is wrong, but like how different the same mental illness can be because of the spectrum of mental illness.
Oh, for sure. Like, I have dysgraphia, and this other guy I know in Amarillo has dysgraphia. Like, we're both diagnosed with dysgraphia, and we don't show, like, hardly any of the same symptoms. Like, it's really bizarre.
That's probably why it's so hard to, like, maybe not put your thumb on it is the right analogy, but, like, it's so hard to get your arms around it,
Yeah.
Both for the patient and for whoever, psychologist, psychiatric help in mental hospital, like, because you can't sympathize with the person if you don't know exactly what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know exactly what they're doing because even if you have the same illness, it doesn't necessarily mean you experience it the same way they do.
Right.
Like, it's very interesting.
The human mind is a very bizarre thing.
It really is. We got too smart for our own good. We need to go back to fucking rocks and
I
sticks.
don't know about all that.
Yeah, for sure.
It would be bad.
I think we need to go back right after we invented, toilets
Fire.
and indoor plumbing.
Indoor plumbing?
Yep.
Roman times, question mark?
Oh yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Would be
I don't want
terrible.
the post Roman times. It was good if you were fucking Roman and wealthy.
Yeah, like kind
It
of
sucked
good.
for the slaves and the,
Yeah, it was good for like the 1%, like
Tribes.
the Elon Musks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the average Roman citizen was probably pretty well off.
I mean, like, yeah, they were well off compared to most of the world at that
the
time.
pagans.
The pagans.
Yeah, I mean, you could walk around, you go to Coliseum, watch a show, you could vote, you could do all kinds of stuff.
Get sickness, they'd cut off your arm, so you would get healed, just crazy stuff.
I didn't need that arm anyway.
Yeah.
It was holding me
Bloodletting, great stuff.
Bloodletting, yeah. Yeah, okay, fine. Maybe the invention of penicillin.
Hey, you want a small
Penicillin.
incision in your head? We'll drain out that
Oh,
cancer
yeah.
you got.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, you have
being
migraines?
stored in your brain right
Let
now.
me drill a hole into your head.
Oh, you have a cold? You have a cold? Don't worry, we'll make this small incision in your forehead and your frontal lobe. We're just gonna let that cold out. Gonna let it bleed out slowly here.
What was that?
Oh, you
Germs?
got a
No,
brain
no such thing.
freeze?
Brain
So
freeze?
you sucked on that Roman, ice cream too fast. Now you get a brain freeze. Let's drain the freeze. Let's get a
Drain the
little
freeze.
vent going in your head.
You simply need to be burned with third-degree burns on your back half of the body. That will cure brain freeze. Do you know not everybody gets brain freezes?
Yeah,
My dad doesn't get brain freezes.
if you get brain freezes easily, you're more susceptible to migraines.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I get them moderately because I've had one bad migraine my entire life, which Caleb was witness to, but I don't get them regularly.
I very rarely get quote unquote migraines, but every once in a while I will, and it makes me like feel sick and light hurts my eyes. My head's just pounding. It's terrible.
I've only ever had one, and I thought my head was going to explode.
Yeah, I never
feel
feel like
like
my
I'm
head
pretty
is
sure we
going to
talked about this story.
explode, but like I lock myself in a dark room and like can have no noise.
I
I
was in
try
the
and
NCT.
sleep.
I woke up, I stood up, and immediately sat down, and I knew something was wrong. I like couldn't see straight. Everything
Yeah.
felt like wobbly and woozy, and my head was hurting so bad. And I waddled downstairs, went to duty. Are you okay? I was like, I don't know what's happening. So boom, next thing I know, I'm being driven up to the hospital. We go in there and they're like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I couldn't think. There was someone else answering stuff for me because I couldn't see straight. It was crazy. We had to pull over a few times so I could throw up. It was wild,
Just all of a sudden.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, mine was like that too. I literally woke up and got up, like, put my body up, bring my chest up, stood up, and I was like, something's wrong. And then all, like, started coming
Really?
over, like, washing over me. And then I was hurting really, really bad. I thought it was a bad headache at first because I
Yeah.
hadn't had, like, a real migraine before. And then I went to the bathroom because I didn't feel right. And then I puked in the toilet, and I was like, all right, this is definitely a fucking migraine. I was like, Caleb, come get me some fucking medicine. I'm puking in the bathroom.
I've never thrown up from a migraine. Like, I felt queasy, but I've never thrown up. I
was
I
weird.
lock myself
no.
away, dark
I've
as
had,
can
like-
be, no sound, and I try my best to sleep it
I've
off.
had some headaches before and some pretty like crazy stuff, but I didn't know what a migraine was until that day. And I was like, oh, this is a migraine.
Mm-hmm. Right. I feel the
Is-
same.
You cannot mistake it. It throws your head into like shock. You can't think for yourself. It's like too much pressure in your head and everything hurts.
No.
Literally.
Crazy.
I just try to put myself under. That's what I
You
would
hear
do.
you hear someone and you're like, Gavin, like help me. Like nothing they can do, but
Right. Just sit there
you're
and
like
fucking
reaching
watch
for
it.
something to help.
All right,
Yeah.
boys. It's
Oh, are we at the end?
we are pretty much at
It's
the end. The
Alright,
music is
of
playing.
our
No
times,
copyright,
it's
I
the
hope. Don't
end.
No,
copyright us,
no
you sons of
copyright. This is
bitches.
literally all me.
Alright, good.
And I'm gonna let it play all the way through because I'm just minorly proud of it. I can't wait for you to hear it. Wait, there's still, it's coming. The end is almost nigh. Alright, here it is. Good night.